Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Recent Things. I think a lot of us out there have had pets growing up, have pets now, whether it be dogs, cats, fish, turtles, owls, birds, iguanas, lizards, whatever it is out there. They are all part of our beloved family. Today, that is the theme, but today I'm going to go more specific and I'm going to focus on dogs. Dogs are my favorite animal, my favorite pet, I should say. I've had a couple dogs in my life. Most recently, I had Dory, which was a beautiful golden retriever. We did lose her about 5-6 years ago to cancer. She's no longer with us, but that's okay because I have so many memories that she gave me all right here. What is your favorite pet that you've had over the years? Let me know right down in the comments below. For today's wreath, we're going to do a square wreath, burlap with some dog print ribbon, and it's all going to be dedicated to those spoiled little fur babies out there. Specifically today, a spoiled dog like my Dory. Why don't I just get started and I'll show you what I made. I'm going to be using the square wire wreath frame from the Dollar Tree, some 5-inch black burlap, this is just jute garland, a metal sign saying a spoiled dog lives here, some 2.5-inch wired ribbon in dog print, some pipe cleaners, and of course my regular crafting utensils to create this project today. First thing I'm going to do is do my cuts, and today's magic number is 6. So all of my cuts today are going to be at 6 inches. All I'm going to do with my burlap is I'm just going to roll it out, mark it at the 6, 12, and 18-inch mark, and cut those all up. So I'm cutting them at that 6-inch mark, so it's 5 by 6, and I'm also cutting my 2.5-inch ribbon at the 6-inch mark as well. So I have ribbon number 1 and also ribbon number 2 in that dog footprint, or paw print I should say, pattern. So all of my cuts today, I'm using burlap and it's 5 inches by 21 feet or 6 meters. I'm cutting 32 pieces at 6-inch length, so total of burlap is about 16 feet. My ribbon is 2.5-inch wired ribbon, and I have two kinds, ribbon number 1 and ribbon number 2, both 16 pieces cut at 6 inches. So again, that's about roughly 192 inches or roughly 6 feet. Now, you can do dovetails by folding it in half again, and then you see both tails are cut. Or you can just take one piece at a time, fold it in half, cut on an angle, do both sides. That'll give you the same thing. My favorite method, and one I always fall back on, is taking 2 at a time, folding it in half, and then cutting on an angle. Whichever way you choose to do it, that's totally up to you. The end result is the same with those dovetails at both ends. So I'm going to do both the black and the white ribbon. Once that's all done, I have a piece of burlap, and I'm going to grab one piece of the ribbon to make a bundle, and these pipe cleaners are just regular size pipe cleaners cut in half. So that's going to create one bundle. With the burlap, I'm going to gather it up right in the center using my fingers, and then I'm just going to place it in my left hand, and that's going to create a little bow tie shape. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my ribbon, gathering it together in the middle, placing it on top of that burlap, grabbing that pipe cleaner, finding the center, and then just placing that pipe cleaner right around the center of our little bundle. I'm going to fluff it up just a little bit, and then I'm going to twist it 3 or 4 times, making sure it's nice and secure, and then I'm going to fluff up that bow, and it's going to look like a bow tie shape. So we're using one piece of burlap, one piece of ribbon, one piece of pipe cleaner per bundle. I'm going to alternate my bundles between the white and the black ribbon. So again, we're taking our 3 pieces, the burlap, the ribbon, and the pipe cleaner, gathering the burlap right in the center with our fingers, creating that bow tie shape. Then we're going to do the exact same thing with the ribbon, gathering it together in the middle, placing it on top of that burlap, grabbing that pipe cleaner, finding the center, and then placing it right around the center of our little bundle. And I usually do just fluff it up just a little bit, make sure everything's good to go before I twist it, and then I give it a couple of really good twists, and the end result, once we fluff it all up, is that bow tie little shape that we've created with the burlap and with the ribbon, and this is our second bundle all created. There it is right there. Now I'm going to continue this process, and in total I'm going to do 32 bundles of this. So we have 32 bundles that I'm going to be making of the burlap, the ribbon, and the pipe cleaners, and I'll explain that all just a little bit later as well. Here is our frame. This is the square wreath frame. And it has 3 wires, so it's got an inner wire, a middle wire, and an outside wire. Today we're concentrating on that middle wire, and you'll also see little wires going to the center and to the outside. Those creates little sections. So here we have 8 sections in total. Now within each section, I'm going to do 4 bundles. So 4 times 8 is 32. That's where I'm getting that 32 bundles that we just created. And you can see all my bundles on the right hand side. Now it's time to attach our bundles to our frame. I'm going to put the wire right in the middle of those 2 stems. First, I'm going to flip the wire frame over. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take those 2 stems from the pipe cleaner, make sure that middle wire is right in the middle of the pipe cleaner, and then just twist it around a couple of times, making sure it's nice and secure. Going to chop off the excess, and then I'm just going to keep adding those bundles all the way around. Now for the corner sections, I did 2 on the lower L shape and 2 on the upper L shape. So that's a total again of 4 per section, and that's when we go right around the corner. So again, 2 on the upper, 2 bundles on the lower, and that's 4 bundles per section. And here it is. I'm just going to fluff it up a little bit, make sure it's how I want it to go and how I want it to look. And then I'm just going to continue on with the straight section now. And again, we're doing 4 bundles here. I'm attaching my first bundle, pushing it up, and then I'm going to attach my second bundle, twisting it around a couple of times, push it up to make room for more. And I'm alternating between the black ribbon and the white ribbon, so we've got an opposite effect going. Just taking a look at seeing how it's looking so far. I'm loving it. So I'm just going to continue on wrapping those bundles around that middle wire, and I get to another corner, and again I'm going to do 2 on the upper L shape, 2 on the lower L shape, and that's going to fill in our corners nice and beautifully with those beautiful bundles. And here we are putting our last bundle on there, and I'm so excited because I love this part when I turn over the wreath. But first I'm going to just grab my wire cutters and chop the excess pipe cleaner stems off just to clean the back up a little bit, and then we're going to flip it over, and here has the final result. I shouldn't say final result, we still have another step to go or 2, but look at those paw prints on those ribbons. I'm just loving it. Let's create a ribbon, and I'm going to do a bundle bow, and I'm going to cut at 20 inches. So this is the white ribbon. I'm doing 2 cuts for 20 inches. I'm going to come in, do a couple of cuts at 16 inches, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a cut at 14 inches. You can see I used up the entire roll. 14 inches left is perfect. Then I'm going to come to the black ribbon. I'm going to cut 1 at 20 inches. I'm going to cut a couple at 18 inches, and then my last one I'm going to do at 14 inches. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to dovetail everything. So again, just folding it in half, cutting on an angle, and I'm only going to cut one side of this ribbon. So the ribbon that I'm using for the bow, I'm just going to cut one side. So here are all my ribbon cuts. I'm doing 2 pieces cut at 20 inches, 2 cut at 18 inches, 1 piece cut at 14 inches. That's for ribbon number 1. For my second ribbon, it's 1 piece cut at 20 inches, 2 pieces cut at 18 inches, 1 piece cut at 14 inches. And that'll give us a total of 9 loops and 9 tails. Now, if you don't want to make it this complicated, you can cut all your pieces at one length, whether it be 20 inches, 18 inches. It all depends on how large you want those loops. And to create our bundle bow, we're going to flip the good side down with the straight edge at one side and the dovetail at the other side. Fold over the straight edge about center ways, and then what you're going to do is you're going to gather it at that center point, place it in between my 2 piece fingers. We've created 1 loop and 1 tail so far. So there's the loop at the top, tail at the bottom, and then we're going to do the exact same thing. Flip over good side down, straight side to left, dovetail to the right, fold it over about middle way, gather it together, and then place it in between my fingers. And now we have 2 tails and 2 loops at the top, and this will be the beginning of our bundle bow. I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to alternate between the white and the black as I place it in between my hands. You can see here I'm not really measuring anything, I'm just eyeballing the center. You can do the same thing as well, and then I usually like to go from largest to the smallest length, adding my last bundle in there. Once I'm happy with that, grab a full-length pipe cleaner, twist it right around the center, giving a good couple of twists, and then I'm just going to start fluffing up that bow, because you know on my channel I have to fluff up bows. It's an addiction of mine. I know there's a lot of fluffers out there as well, but here is our bow ready for our wreath. And for my sign, there's 2 holes right on the side. This is a metal sign. There's 2 holes on each side. All I'm going to do is take full-length pipe cleaners, feed it through those holes, wrap it around the back, give it a couple of really good twists, and this is how we're going to attach our sign to our wreath. And that beautiful sign, "A spoiled dog lives here." Now let's attach our bow. We're just feeding it through right to the back with those pipe cleaners, wrapping it around the inside and the middle wire, giving a couple of really good twists. Our bow is now attached. I'm going to stop myself from fluffing at this point, otherwise I'll go forever, and then attaching my sign as well. The same procedure, just feeding those pipe cleaners right through the back, finding that inside wire and that middle wire, wrapping those pipe cleaner stems right around, and it's the 2 pipe cleaner stems from the sign that I'm attaching right now. And that's how I'm going to attach my sign on there, giving a couple of really good twists, making sure it's nice and secure. Now that that's on, my bow is on, it is my favorite time. It is fluffing time. So I'm going to go around and fluff up all of those little ribbons. Then I'm going to hit that bow. And of course, you know me, I got to fluff. I have to fluff. It's an addiction. I got to do it. And I know all of my fluffers out there are loving this as well. And finally, here we go, is our beautiful "A Spoiled Dog Lives Here." We've got that beautiful black burlap with that white and black ribbon with those dog prints on there. It's giving us a little rustic look with all those frayed edges. I'm loving it. That big, beautiful bow as well. Here it is on my door, and it just screams black and white burlap. I am loving this, and I love how this turned out. It's just so fun, dedicated to my little Dory, who's no longer with us, but I have beautiful memories. And today we have a lot of bloopers, so here you go. Great start. We have all had our little fur babies in our life, and I know they are everybody has their favorite animal out there. Today is something. I don't know what it is. Nope, not either. We have all had pets in our lives. Oh my Lord. I can't even get that out. I am a huge dog lover. I've had a couple of dogs in my lifetime. More specifically, I had a golden retriever. Oh my Lord. Black burlap and some dog print ribbon. Yes, that. I almost had it. And we haven't had a pet ever since because she was the best. She, yeah. No, where was it going with that? I don't know. To her, my beloved little Dory. How about you? What's your favorite pet? And are they still with us? No, that's a bad. May she rest in peace. No. Oh, why can't I get this today? Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Thank you so much for joining me today while I created this Spoiled Dog Lives Here burlap wreath. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new project. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.